Welcome once more. So in today's tutorial, I want to show you how we can use John the Ripper to unzip files and to also create hashes of a password. Now, before doing this, if you don't know what John the Ripper does, I want you to understand that John the Ripper is a tool that is used in cracking passwords. You can best understand this if you watch my previous videos. So guys, I urge you to visit my channel and to watch more about John the Ripper. So without wasting much time, let us begin. The first thing we are going to do is that we are going to create a new file, and we are going to call this file secret file.txt. We hit enter like this. Now I am going to write confidential information in this file. This information is confidential. Like this. I do a control Y, a control X, and then Y for save. And now I want to check if I have actually created this file. So I do an ls. Now take note that we are in the desktop directory, and this is a file which we just created. If you want to see the information which we just put in this file, you do a cat secret file.txt like this, and this information is confidential. So this is a file which we have created. What we are going to do now is that we are going to zip this file, encrypt this file, and then create a password to this file. After creating a password to this file, we are going to assume that we found this file over the internet, and then we want to use John the Ripper to unzip it. So what do? Let us zip this secret file.txt. So we do a zip -e, and I write the name of the file, secret file dot. Since I want to zip that file, I'll put .zip like this, and then I write the actual name of the file which I want to zip, secret file.txt. So I am telling Kali Linux that zip and encrypt this secret file which we just created here. And when you zip and encrypt it, give me a new file, and let that new file which is zipped be called secret file.txt. So if I hit and enter like this, it asks for the password. Now remember that this E is for encrypting the information which is found in that file, for encrypting the file, and then the password here is a secret password which is owned by the owner of this file. Let us put a certain 1 2 3 4 5 6 as a password. I hit enter. It asks me to verify that password. I write 1 2 3 4 5 6 and I hit enter. It says that adding secret file.txt. Now notice that the only file which we had in this directory was secret file.txt. So now let us go back to that directory and see which files we have there. If I do an ls like this, you are going to see now that we have secret file.txt, which is the original file which we had here with the information inside, and then now this is the zipped file here. So what I'm going to do now is that I am going to delete this original file here, and we are going to assume that we found this file over the internet and we want to use John the Ripper to unzip this file, or that we were carrying out a penetration testing and we found this zipped file here, and we are curious of what is inside this file, because sometimes attackers get into our operating systems and then they deposit files, zipped files like this, so as to hide their information and then to carry out their malicious activities. So what I'm going to do now is that, guys, I am going to delete this file here. So for me to delete this, I'll do a remove secret file.txt. I do like this. I hit an enter, and then I do ls. And now you notice that we no longer have secret file.txt here, but the only thing that we have here now is secret file.zip. So this is a zipped file here. We want to prove that this secret file.zip has actually been zipped and that it has a password. So now if I want to open this file like this, cat secret file.zip, we are going to see the gibberish information here. this is not the information which we initially created that file and put inside. So you can now see that the information that is found here is encrypted. It is secret. So our target now is that we want to break into this file here. Remember that we created this file, encrypted the information, and we also created a password. So what we are going to do is that we are going to try to get the hashes of this password. Every password has a hash. A hash refers to random numbers which are created whenever you form or whenever you create a password. So now the next thing we want to do is we want to use now John the Ripper to get the hashes of the password which we use in creating this file. So what do? We are going to do zip to John. Zip to John. I write the name of the file, which is secret file dot zip. This is a file which we want to unzip, and then I am telling John that when you unzip this file, output the result, send the results or send the hashes of the password which I used in creating this file to a new file. I am going to call this file zip.hash or hashes like this, and I hit and enter. Now what you are seeing here is telling us that we have actually unzipped this file here, or we have actually created hashes of this zipped file here. So if I do an ls again like this to get the list of folders or of files that are found in this desktop directory, you are going to notice that now we have secretfile.zip and we have zip hashes here. Now let us prove that this hashes, or that actually there are hashes inside this zip file or this new file here. If I do a cat zip.hashes like this, you see that these are the hashes of this file here, of the password which we use in creating this file. For those that do not have or that do not know what hashes are numbers that are created after you haven't created a password, meaning that whenever you are inputting a password like maybe I love you, this is the type of information which the database forms for you, which is a good security practice. So now, without wasting much time, let us begin. Let us continue. So I'm going to clear my screen right now, and the next thing we are going to be doing now is that we are going to create a new list of usernames or a new list of passwords. Why are we creating this list of passwords? Let me first of all create, and then I tell you what I'm doing. So I'll do a nano. I'll call the file name password.txt, and I hit and enter like this. So now in this list here, I am going to put desired password, guessable password. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Let's say another password is I love you. There's another one is Ninja. There's another one is 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2. Any information? Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And whatever information which you might want to put here. Now I am going to exit by doing a Control X. I do a Y for yes, and I hit enter. Now let us check the files that are found in this directory to be sure that we have actually created a password list. So if I do an ls like this, you now see that we have 3 files here. We have the zip.hashes, which contains hashes of this password file here. And now here we have a new file here, and this file contains a list of passwords. So what am I doing here now? What I'm going to be telling John the Ripper here is that, John, what I want you to do is I want you to use this password database which I have created and try to match with these hashes here to see which password is going to match with the hashes here. And if you get a match, then give me the password to this secret file.zip. So let us see ls, or let us see cat pwd encrypted.txt. These are the passwords which we created. We want to use this password here to compare with these hashes, or to match with these hashes, and to see which password is going to match with which hash with the hash here. And if there is any password here that matches with this hash here, it means that we have gotten the password which we are going to use to unzip this zip file which we randomly found over the internet, or which we found in the operating system while doing our penetration testing exercise. So now I am now going to use John the Ripper here. I will do a sudo. You can see sudo John -- word list password.txt zip hashes. Now what am I saying? Sudo here, I am telling John the Ripper that elevate my powers, give me administrative powers to use your tool or this software here to brute force, or to use this password list here to be able to match with this hashes here and to get the password which I'm looking for. So word list here stands for these passwords here. These which are the word lists we are referring to here. So now the next thing we are going to do here is just to hit and enter like this. It asks for the password. The password it is asking for is not anything here, but the password of your operating system, the password of the attacker's operating system, not that of the victim. So if I do a Kali, which is a default password to my Kali operating system, I hit and enter like this, and you can now see here that the password is 123456, and that this password is directed to a file known as secretfile.zip. And now we have unzipped this file, and we are going to have a new file known as secretfile.txt. Now that we have the password, which is 123456, and the next thing now we are going to be doing now is that we are going to now use this password to unzip this file here. And take note that when we unzip this file here, you are now going to see that there's going to be an additional file here, and this additional file is going to be called secretfile.txt. Take note, not secretfile.zip. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do unzip secretfile.txt like this. I hope the spelling is okay. Secretfile.txt, and then no, secretfile.zip. Sorry, because we are unzipping the zip file here. So if I do like this and I hit and enter like this, it asks me for the password. I am now going to use this password here, which we found, or which we put first, to unzip this file, and then we are going to get now the result, which is secretfile.txt. So I'm going to put 1 2 3 4 5 6. Obviously you cannot see when we are putting password, because whenever you want to put a password in an application, you always see a series of asterisks or dots. You don't see the password. That is why you are not able to see 1 2 3 4 5 6 that I'm typing here. So if I hit and enter like this, you see that we have extracted this file and we are having a secretfile.txt. Let's go further to prove that we have unzipped this file and we have a new file here. So I am going to say in the desktop directory, give me a list of files that are found in this directory, and I hit enter like this. So here we are. You can see password.txt, which is this one here. You can see secretfile.zip, which is this one, zip.hashes, which is this one, and now you can see the new secretfile.txt, which is the original file which we created, encrypted, put a password in it, and then we zipped like this. So now it is time for us to get information which is found in this secretfile.zip.txt, which we have already unzipped. So if you just do a simple cat secretfile.txt and you hit and enter, here we are, my friends. This is the information which was hidden inside this file. So this is how we can use John the Ripper to create hashes of a password, and also to use the same John the Ripper to be able to zip files. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more upcoming videos like this. Thank you.